Apex's future is starting to look pretty bright, with a potential new movement mechanic coming pretty soon, and also a brand new Heirloom releasing with Heirloom recolors. Let's talk about it. But first of all, I think this season has revealed one thing Respawn should take notice of. People crave new movement abilities. Ashe managed to become the most picked legend ever simply because Respawn added a dash to her. That was it. That's all it took to make her the most popular legend to ever release. And next season, well, it seems we may get another movement ability, which will be really fun because everybody's absolutely craving them now. People were upset when Respawn nerfed Ashe, so what could this new movement ability be? Well, you may be aware Respawn have been reworking the classes lately in Apex. Recon saw a rework, and then Support saw a very heavy rework, and then this season Assault saw a rework. All of these reworks aimed to make classes an actual important thing in the game, and also make classes live up to their name and description. For example, the official description of Assault classes are legends who have abilities useful in the middle of combat, and Respawn did that. So, equipped with the knowledge that Skirmisher is going to be the next class getting a rework, most likely next season, what new abilities could Respawn add? Well, this is where it gets interesting, because the official description for Skirmisher Legends is Skirmisher Legends excel in mobility and evasion, allowing them to outmaneuver opponents, which has led a lot of people to believe and hypothesize that the Skirmisher class is going to get a passive that allows actual movement within Apex, akin to wall running or double jumping, much like Titanfall movement. But before we get into deep details about it, I just received something very exciting in the post. FlexiSpot just sent me their C7 Max ergonomic chair, and this thing is amazing. It's that amazing that it's genuinely replaced my original gaming chair. Not only because it's 10 times more comfortable, but also because I don't have to lie down halfway through the day to stop my back from hurting. As you know, per day I sit on the chair for a very long time, editing, recording, and also gaming, so it's important I have an ergonomic chair that maximizes comfort and reduces pain, and the C7 Max does this through things like an adaptive lumbar support that fits around your waist, an adjustable backrest, an adjustable headrest, a 5D armrest, which is my favorite thing because you can get the perfect position to game, and if you customize the chair, a footrest, along with many more ways to customize the chair to your comfort. And yes, you can lie down on it. If you check out the link in the pinned comment and the description and use my exclusive code, you can get $30 off this chair, as well as a 10-year warranty and a 30-day return policy. This is a product I genuinely recommend. Back to the video. So, it's no secret that the community is loving new movement tech within Apex. So, is it true we could see movement abilities come to the Skirmisher class with the upcoming Skirmisher rework? There's no confirmation that the Skirmisher rework will add a movement ability, but there have been a few indicators that it might. First of all, Pathfinder, who is a Skirmisher legend, got nerfed, which was weird. He didn't need a nerf by no means, but there have been some theories recently that Respawn nerfed him, ready to add some movement abilities onto the Skirmisher class, so he's not too powerful. And as well as this, there have been rumors that the concept of wall running and double jumping in Apex is back on the table in the developers' eyes. You may ask, what do you mean back on the table? We never had wall running and double jumping. Well, first of all, we did have wall running and double jumping in the Shadow Royale mode. Whenever you died and became a shadow, you got pilot movement. This was great. I'm so sad a lot of you didn't experience this, but it was really fun to genuinely wall run and double jump in Apex. But also, over the last few years, Respawn have tested wall running and double jumping as legend abilities or as map specific gimmicks, but abandoned them every single time. Respawn were even considering adding a wall running passive to Revenant Reborn before they scrapped it because it apparently just didn't work well on the maps. And I think double jumping and wall running are back on the table for Respawn because obviously the Ashe dash made them the most popular legend in the game, and also games like Fortnite are getting wall running and super cool movement mechanics, while Apex, the son of Titanfall, is barely getting any new movement stuff in the game. It's still up in the air if double jump and wall running will come, but honestly, if Respawn are going to add a new movement tech, I assume it will be with the Skirmisher rework, considering the whole concept of Skirmisher legends are legends that can get in and out of fights easily. Simply just giving Skirmisher legends a double jump or even a few seconds of slow wall running would be a game changer. Imagine wall running across buildings in World's Edge to get a jump on people. It seems really fun, and honestly, at this point, I believe it's a no-brainer. arena. Also, there have been rumors Respawn are developing a new legend that also has a movement ability from Titanfall where you can hook yourself to walls and shoot off the walls. I think we may genuinely be on the brink of Respawn realizing they can be the movement game, like the movement game. It just takes some well-balanced mechanics, so let's see how that goes. But within this season, we are going to be getting a major update on March the 24th, and this is going to bring what seems to be a new milestone event. And we haven't seen any direct skins from this new milestone event, but there have been rumors from pretty much everybody who leaks for the game that the Newcastle Heirloom is going to be sold in this milestone event. First of all, making it the first character-specific heirloom to come to the game since Season 18, which is insane, and it will also make it the first heirloom to be sold in a milestone event. There is a perk, I guess. It seems Respawn are making it so when they sell an heirloom in a milestone event, you will be able to purchase recolors of that heirloom with exotic shards. I really hope Respawn do reduce the price, or at least the items needed in a milestone event a bit, especially if they're going to just slowly move away from collection events until they stop releasing them, which it honestly seems like they are doing. Now, while I'm on the topic of events, before I talk about a heavy rumor warning event, like this event might not come out, it's just a rumor at the minute, but the rumor is so juicy, I've got to tell you guys. We'll talk about some confirmed mythics that are going to be coming at some point within the next few seasons as well. In the files, data miners recently found that Respawn are preparing to release a Mirage Prestige skin and a Watson Prestige skin. There's no confirmation on when these will release or which one will release before the other, but those two are in development and likely very close to the end of development, if not finished. We'll probably see one of them this season, if I were to guess. As well as this, apparently internally a Maggie heirloom is being developed, and it's just like in the concept stage. They're just kind of coming up with ideas. And fun fact, Maggie's the legend that's waited the longest in the history of Apex for an heirloom, so when this comes out, they'll be cool for celebration. But what is the big rumor? Well, a rumor from Thord and Smash right now is that Respawn are going to be releasing some sort of Star Wars event with actual Star Wars skins. You may be aware in the past Respawn did do like kind of a boring Star Wars event where they released this Pathfinder Star Wars skin. Not really a Star Wars skin, is it now? And also some Star Wars charms and holo sprays. But it seems this time around they are going to be doing a full-on Star Wars event, and apparently with lightsabers as the mythic heirloom or kind of a weapon in game. I'm not too sure. This is like super heavy rumor territory, and honestly take it as more of a thought exercise of what Star Wars skins you would like to see in the game. I wouldn't fully believe it until we hear official word, but it's such a cool rumor. I wanted to talk about it, especially because we've had Star Wars items in the game before, and Respawn Entertainment, who develop Apex Legends, also develop the best Star Wars games to ever exist, apart from the old Battlefront games. Yes, I said it. Cal Kestis, he's an absolute real one. For content to expect in the game before the mid-season patch, which is on the 24th of March, we aren't getting much, to be fair. We're going to be seeing a new takeover start on March the 4th and last for a week, which is relic weapons, trios and duos. This is going to take over pubs and essentially replace every single weapon with a gold or mythic tier weapon, and all the weapons spawn fully kitted apart from the sights. Sights are the only weapon attachments on the floor, which is going to be pretty cool. After this ends, an LTM will start on March the 11th and go to the 24th, which is 3 Strikes Mystery Legends, which will last 2 weeks and will coincide with the Orax community challenges. So essentially it will be like the community challenges on right now. We'll have 1 week of a community challenge that we need to get to tier 3, and then during the second week you'll be able to reap the rewards that you earned during the first week of the challenge. So still some pretty cool stuff coming. But honestly, if I were to request one thing from Respawn, it's that you just lean into the Titanfall side of Apex and the movement. Add some movement mechanics, add some cheesy Titanfall references. Hell, maybe add an evolve type LTM where one person's in a Titan and they have to fight like 4 people on the ground. Literally go crazy, have no limits. That's my advice, that's what I want to see Apex turn into, but leave your advice below and subscribe to keep updated.